Hi, this is Florence. I'm doing one of my many little projects that I like doing around the house. I like fixing things before I call in the professionals. So today's task is to change the backflow. The backflow is a unit that's used to block all the impurities from backing up into the house water system. Because once the sprinkler system is on, all of that chemicals that are on the lawn may find its way back in the home. So this unit here, it protects the impurities or all the contamination from backing up into the water system in the house. I am in the process of taking off the unit, and I use 2 pipe wrenches, and I have Teflon tape. This is a Teflon tape. And I have my new backflow. Here it goes. I'm going to take this unit off. I usually call my brother, who is a fix-it person too, who likes to fix things. So when I mentioned it to him, he just gave me the directions on how to take the unit off. That's how much confidence they have that I will be able to get this thing done. So this is Florence, and I am in the process of removing the old unit. The reason why I have to change this unit is because the pipe burst inside the necks, inside the 2 units. And these are the ball joints. And these things here, they shut off the water in both areas. This one shuts it off going to the sprinkler, and this one here, it shuts it off going into coming out from the home. I am in the process of taking them off. I will take them off, and then I will make sure that these 2 units here are turned off while I'm in the process of putting the units on and turning the water on from the home. So bear with me as I remove the entire unit. I will show you once the unit is removed. Okay, so the unit has been removed. The other part came off very easily. I didn't have to do too much to take off the unit. And now I'm moving on to adding the other unit on. So once again, bear with me while I continue to work on this backflow system. Now I have the unit, and I have taken off the piece that I need. What I've done so far, I've already put the Teflon tape on. This is the Teflon tape. So I'm going to start by, alright, as I stated, I am going to put on this unit. These knobs here, it closes the ball joint. This is the closed position right now, so nothing can go through. It turns it off, it shuts off the valve, and this is a ball joint. This is a ball joint, 3/4 inch unit, and I am going to start putting it on. I'm in the process of putting on the unit, and it's closed right now. As you can see, if I open up this joint, you'll be able to see straight through. I can't get it open right now, but I will try to get it open once I add it onto the pipe, the sprinkler pipe. So far everything seems to be going according to the plan, and I'm hoping and praying that once everything is put back together, I won't have any leaks. I'm not too sure if there's any leaks in the pipes underground, but at this time, the only way to find out is to put everything back together and turn on the unit later on this evening. Right now, it's hot out, and I don't want to turn on the sprinkler system at this time. So I'll wait until dusk, and then I'll turn it back on. So I'm going to continue adding the unit and continue to put everything back together as I found it. I'll be back. Reconnected. I'm going to check it for leaks. I had a little trouble here when I got to this part because I had to try to find, because they both screw in the same direction, and no, actually in opposite directions. So when I'm putting one on, the other one is coming on. I wasn't able to get this part disconnected from the rest of the ball joint pipe. So I just made it work the best way I know how, to just try to get the two connected without any leaks. I kept on turning and turning. At some point I heard this part here begin to give way when I was tightening everything. So you have to be very careful because you can bend and break the pipe. I'm hoping and praying that it is not broken and that everything is going to work perfectly. Once again, I'm going to test the backflow system for the sprinkler, just to test it, just to see if it's working. This is my valve, and I'm going to turn it on now and to see if there's any leaks. The water's on. I don't hear anything running outside, so I'm going to go upstairs just to see if it's working. It is leaking. I didn't tighten this valve enough. I have to go back and tighten it. Okay, I had a little trouble trying to get this ball joint valve tightened without leaks because I'm trying to take shortcuts. I actually need to buy some PVC valve for here so I can connect the unit, and I was just taking a shortcut when I should have just purchased a new piece for here. So I'm going to the store to go get a PVC connector valve so I can continue the work on this backflow. So far everything else is working. There's no leaks on this part of the unit. So I'm just going to continue working to get the one ball joint valve connected to this PVC pipe that leads to the sprinkler system. Bear with me and I'll be back to complete this task. Go to Home Depot to pick up, I cut this off of this PVC valve. I cut this off because I needed to make this connection, and I wasn't able to make the connection, so I had to buy new PVC pieces to connect to the new. Okay, I had to go to Home Depot to get parts to connect this valve ball joint. I was not able to connect it with the existing pipe, so I had to buy pieces and make it work. I brought a long pipe, but I'm going to cut this to fit here, and then just enough just to meet this backflow preventer. I got to cut it to size, and then I also have some other pieces. I had to go get a male connector, which when everything is said and done and everything is connected, it will be this pipe cut just enough, very small piece of pipe, which I'm going to place this on top, this connector on top of that, and then I'll be able to screw this here onto this ball joint valve, and hopefully everything will work out. That was the only sticking point in this project, and once I'm done, you will see the finished product. To connect the PVC piping, I have purchased heavy duty cement that's used for PVC pipe, and it clearly says heavy duty clear PVC cement, and that's how I'm going to connect these pieces to this pipe. So far I've added this PVC pipe there, and then I measured how much of this I need to cut, and I'm going to move forward with the next task, and I have a hacksaw to cut this PVC pipe. So I'm going to cut the pipe, and I'll be back again to finish off the video. Okay, so I've connected all the fittings. I cut parts of the PVC with the hacksaw, and now the pipe is connected. I added the cement to the fittings. I'm going to let it dry for a while before I even turn on the system. So I will check the system later on. Actually, I can check the system for leaks now. And so far, there's going to be a little bit of water coming out of the top until that bobbit goes to the top of this cap. And right now, there is nothing leaking. I'm a little proud of myself that I completed this task, and another task successfully completed by Florence Green-Zelaya. This is a backflow preventer how-to. Have a great day. Bye. So far, so good. There is no detectable leaks. Everything seems to be on point, and the only thing that it needs to happen is the sprinklers need to be repointed so it doesn't go out of the range of the lawn. This is Florence. Project successfully completed.